What is up, guys? My name is MipZ and welcome back for yet another League of Legends video. So today we are continuing our climb to Diamond. So we're currently on our fourth game of our promotion game, so we still have to win this one and one more. So today I thought we would be playing a little bit of Jhin. I really enjoy this champion. He's super fun and hopefully he'll allow us to carry this game. Of course, we do have to win this one in order to stay in our promotion games. I have faith that this will happen, and we'll do our utter best. One thing that I do want to say is I want to try to speak a bit less than I usually have done in the other games, because I feel like it's taking up too much of my focus. So I'll try to speak a bit less, but focus a bit more on the games we get better gameplay. I would, of course, love to hear in the comments section what you prefer and everything down below, if you have any input. And also, for those of you who are new in here, then make sure to go down below, click that subscribe button, join into our awesome community. And if you want to see me live, then go to twitch.tv/MipZ_live. I stream every single Friday. And lastly, if you do enjoy this video, then make sure to smash that like button. It actually helps me out quite a lot. Anyways, let's kind of just get into this one. Make sure we leash for a jungler, and from that point on, kind of get into the laning phase. So this time we're playing a Yuumi and Jhin into a Kai'Sa Thresh, and this is actually a very, very scary comp to play into, because if he hits that grab, it can be absolutely devastating for us. We'll just stick up here until we see them. I'm going to be using my Q in order to get the 3 first minions. And I want to try and see if I can get the level 2 power spike, and for that reason I'm pushing. Because I really do want to see if I can establish lane dominance, because if we can start poking them, then we're going to be sitting in a really, really good spot. So it's going to be my plan here, but I don't think that I'll be able to do so. He's also pushing fairly quickly. Right here, I'm going to get my level 2. All right, that's gonna get a little bit of damage on them. I'm gonna have to back out here, make sure we don't get grabbed. Okay, so I will focus on farming now, and try and see if whenever we see somebody get out of position, then we'll try and poke them, but otherwise we'll just play it very, very safely. They definitely have the advantage in terms of 2v2 skirmish, especially here in the early parts of the game. Apart from the fact that our poking potential can be a bit better, as long as Yuumi hits her abilities, then we're gonna be all fine. So this is basically how I want to play it, just like we've done so far. We want to go for these very small, very cheeky small trades, and once we get them far enough down, we can consider going for an all-in. But there is no point taking like a really, really, really high risk, high reward play, because we don't actually need it. Right here again, and I just moved downwards there to be behind my minion, so Thresh couldn't hit me. We're gonna make sure we get our farm, or at least as much as this as we can. Use the 4th shot on an enemy whenever they don't respect it. Sadly, I missed that shot, which was pretty bad. We got a good trade in again, and we have to sustain from Yuumi being able to heal us back up. So taking a little bit of damage for us is not really anything that needs anything, because we can just get healed back up very, very easily. So right here again, do the same thing, and whenever they kind of mess up, then we'll take advantage. Right there, it's gonna be, oh, I actually messed that one up. This is exactly what we don't want to happen. That's exactly what I want to avoid, is exactly this. If they get these all-ins, that's where they win their fights. We want to sit and do these very, very, very small, teeny tiny pokes onto them, or at least until we get help from our jungler, who's coming down here now. I'm gonna be moving forward. I should be able to snare him on that jump. I should be able to finish here very nicely. Job, thanks for gank. We're gonna try and basically pick up the team morale here. We want to play the game on all fronts here. So we want to not only try, of course, and do well in our lane, but we also want to try to make our team feel good about what they did, make them feel confident in their plays. And right here, we can just do that for a jungler who did a good play and just make sure that we appreciate it. It does actually help out. Like, as I usually say, then, and also as basically I've learned from whenever I was a kid, that if you don't have anything positive to say, then don't say anything. But if you do, then like go ahead and say it. Like, make sure that you let people know that they're doing well, that they're doing things that they're so like that you're happy about. And this is actually going to help us quite a lot, because I'm pretty sure that Mundo is now feeling confident. He's been dead once, so he had a bad play in the beginning. Now he got this one kill. He feel like his team appreciates him, so he's probably kind of refreshed now and into like, yeah, I can do this. Right? So that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that our team feels good about what they're doing, even when they're not doing that good, because kind of being toxic doesn't really help out at all. It literally just makes people play worse. Like, this is very, like, even scientifically known that basically using negative punishment, or what do you say, like treating people negatively, yes, it can produce a change in them of how they approach things, but the change is only temporary, where positive enforcement works a lot better. So use that knowledge and just be nice to your teammates. Try and make them feel good to the extent that you can. And of course, some people are out of what do you say, out of reach. All right, so actually here, I don't know why I'm auto attacking these. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't be pushing. And what I want to do is I want to start placing my E around. Every time I have 2 stacks of them, I want to put one of them down, so we get this extra cover from slow effect. But the reason why I don't want to place both is because I want to have one of them for a potential engage. So right here, I'm backing out a little bit. Oh. I did miss the cannon minion there, but I'd rather miss the cannon minion than get grabbed by Thresh. So that was kind of my evaluation. Again, gonna put up our E. Right here, this is really, really nice. I see Mundo coming up here again. Right here, I'm not level 6. This is not necessarily a good engage. I'm gonna get grabbed. This is gonna be potentially a good turn for us. I have my slow back. We want to go out of this now because they have quite a lot of things here, and I don't have my level 6. I want to back out if I can, because then I could hold that range. But everything turned out really well, and you can see I'm literally not gonna go ahead and take credit for Mundo doing well, because of course it's his effort. It's his effort that ended up doing this. This is by no means my play, and no means the fact that I just told him he did good. But I truly believe that the fact that we use positive reinforcement, that also kind of helped the case. He felt confident in doing these things. We tried to kind of play around it and help him the best that we could. And now we're sitting with a Mundo with 5 kills. This is not bad. 5 kills on Mundo. I have 1. We have 4 assists. Like, we're off to a pretty good start. It's 9 kills on our team now. Mundo's been a part of 5 of them, which is really, really nice. But yeah, this fight was not ideal. And from a safety point of view, we should have backed out. But things turned out in our favor, so I'm definitely happy about that. All right, so back to farming and back to just getting things rolling just a little bit here. So I'm gonna just try and poke at range at the best that I can. And get our farm. I will not be able to stop them from taking that ward, and I don't want to go place a new one before I have vision of where they are. So now that they're gone, I can place a new one and I can remove their vision. There we go. All right, so back in lane. We can get this, use our Q on that one, and that should give some little bit of damage on them. Right here, I would really like to go to this minion wave and actually get a Q on it, but I'm too afraid of getting of getting hit by Thresh. So gonna be careful. And again, we have miss. I'm gonna start placing my my traps all around. And where I want to place them is I want to place them up here, and I want to place them in the side bushes. I don't want to place them in the middle of the lane. And the reason for this is, of course, that if I do so, then I actually won't be able to, or they'll just trigger from minions. And I of course do not want this. So as soon as we got a second one ready, we're going to place another one up there. The next one we'll be placing down here. So I'm going to be taking this. Thresh is backing. He's so far back that even if their jungler is here, it really shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we double warded that. But things are going okay. We're a little ahead in CS. We've had some good ganks, and we've been a part of 4 assists. So we do have gold advantage down here. And seeing as Thresh is back, then I'm actually just going to freeze lane. This is going to secure that some of our minions here are going to die without Kai'Sa actually being able to kill them, because we can just zone her. And of course, I really should not be missing any minions then. And yet I still do. There we go. All right, so I'm sitting on quite a big portion of gold now, and I want to start to look for a back, because I have a pretty big minion wave right here gathered up that allows me to back without losing that much. So we'll get this. We'll back off. We now have 100 CS. This will finish off our Gale Force, which is going to be absolutely huge for us. So this is going to be really, really nice. Thresh is still a miss for some reason. I'm not quite sure where he is or why it's taking him that long to back. He could potentially be roaming around in another lane. That's definitely an option, but not quite sure why he would do so at this point, because if we look around on the map and see what's going on, then Olaf is topside. Fist, like, nobody's pushed far out at all in any lanes. So roaming at this point for their Thresh does not really make that much sense. Not unless they wanted to go for counter jungle, but their jungler was topside. So again, that didn't make sense either. All right, so again, we'll just kind of chill. We'll get a farm, play it slow. We'll start placing down or traps. We're just kind of going to be utilizing the bushes. Also, we need some vision. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to place a ward. Seeing as Thresh is not here, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm just going to deal as much damage as I can. Play a bit more aggressive. I think he might be AFK, which I of course feel bad for their Kai'Sa. That really, really sucks for her, because that puts her in a really, really tight spot, to be honest. All right, so see. Nice. All right, so what I did there was making sure that we were on a 4th shot as Mundo went in there, and then I waited for Mundo to hit her first, so I didn't tank the turret, because he has, of course, a lot more health than we do and can survive it for much, much longer. All right, so Thresh is now back, but they lost quite a lot from this. And there are a couple of things here. We could potentially go and help out with the Drake, but there's not really any reason to do so, because it won't be contested, because their jungler is not there, or bot lane we just killed one and Thresh is sitting on their turret, so there's not really any reason to actually move for him. Right here we should be able to hopefully just kill that and almost get down their Kai'Sa. She's gonna have to back again. This should allow us to push this turret. We are just getting super fed at this point. So there we go. And I think maybe if I'd used my Gale Force there, I could probably have killed Kai'Sa. She might have died fully. We'll get first turret here. We'll go ahead and we'll actually just push this out. And here we're set with a couple of options, and this is where things can be a little different depending on what elo you're playing in. But one thing is we could stay in the same. Okay, they actually just surrendered already, so they felt like this was completely over. This is really nice because this was our second victory, meaning that we are only missing the last one. This was a really quick game, but yeah, we were still set with a couple of options. We could have kept pushing in our own lane or in bot lane. Because it's at lower elo, people don't really react from the other lanes that often unless you're literally hitting their inhibitor. So we had the option of going there again. Playing more macro wise, we would probably be pushing mid because top already took that turret. Mid would put us in the best neutral position to help out either with Drake's Rift or other potential fights. And it would also be the only full outer tier 3 turret that was still up. So going for that one would probably have been the best thing, and then having our mid laner rotate bot. Yeah, things turned out really well. We won this really quickly. Of course, really nice with a good game or an easy victory. So as you guys can see, this is our second victory. We had 2 losses at the beginning that were really awful, that we really kind of had to, yeah, we had to like kind of breathe in, breathe out in order to get through. But now 2 victories in, the first one being kind of iffy, this one being a lot nicer, and now going into the third and final and deciding game. So I hope you guys are crossing your fingers for us. I hope we can get that one home. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you learned a thing or two, and yeah, at a pure minimum was a little bit entertained. If you were, then make sure to smash that like button, and if you are new in here and haven't already subscribed, go ahead, subscribe down below, click that button, join into our awesome community. And if you want to see me live, then go to twitch.tv/MipZ_live. I stream every single Friday. But yeah, with that said, I don't really have anything else for you guys. I hope you're going to have an awesome day. As always, stay awesome, have fun, and take it easy, guys.